How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ, and this is another episode of The Outer Worlds, and in today's episode we're going to go follow the main quest with my buddy Felix, and we better find a goddamn vending machine on our way there, because I'm overcarrying, or at least I'm really close to. Also, I'm not sure which way was it. Was it this way? We're gonna find out. Last episode I know it was like short, I did only like one quest that was really short. I thought it was gonna be longer. I didn't remember that it was this short. But I also didn't have time to record, and I wanted to make 3 episodes because the day before that I didn't have time to record anything, so you gotta excuse me. Also, who the fuck cares anyway? I'm talking about this like somebody actually gives a shit and watches me, but nobody does, so I would probably get away with not even finishing this series and just beginning a different one. Speaking of a different one, if you were wondering what's gonna be next after this, it's gonna be Yakuza 0. I was speaking about this, how I'm gonna do Yakuza this game, then Yakuza 0. I think it's better than Yakuza Kiwami. So if you thought Yakuza Kiwami, I don't know, wasn't good or was really good, and if you thought it was really good, then I hope you'll find 0 even better. And if you thought it wasn't really good, then I hope you will like 0 at least. It's like Vice City of Yakuza series. Because it's set in the 80s. I keep forgetting that I have a slow-mo. Mame? Did I just learn this guy's name? Looking at him? I do have that ability. Headshot. I'm like a gunslinger, that's pretty fucking awesome. Felix just ran past this guy. Speaking of post-apocalyptic settings, you know how like 2 episodes ago I was talking about Mad Max? And how I was disappointed with the first one, because it's not at all what I was thinking Mad Max would be. But I watched yesterday the second one, Mad Max Road Warrior, and now that's what I was fucking expecting from Mad Max. By the way, Felix has a new outfit. I think he looks actually way better than he does in default. I was meant to give him that long time ago, but I forgot. You'll have to excuse me for that, I'm sorry. He said that's the last of them, but I have like 3 more markers for enemies. Can you count? Don't you have a mini-map? Are you stupid, Felix?
Let's take him down!
By the way, I put a silencer on this gun. If you seen me using this gun like 2 episodes ago, you'd notice that it looks different. That's because it has a silenced barrel. And honestly, I only gave it a silenced barrel just to make it look different. I kinda hate this sound effect now because it was like a cool ass revolver. Also, I have like a lot of heavy ammunition, so we're gonna use this for a while. My armor set's damaged. Who cares? Whatever, right? Nobody gives a shit. Anyway, some gaming news, I guess. I could talk about Mad Max 2. So Mad Max 2, it's a sequel, right, to Mad Max 1. It's not like Evil Dead 1, it's just like a remake of 1. But they're talking about like a war that happened. And I imagine it's some war that happened between 1 and 2. But they're showing like some kind of footage of like World War II. So are they talking about World War II, or are they talking about like a war that never really did happen, or is it just like in the universe? I wasn't sure about that. Let's assume it's a war in the universe because World War II didn't lead to Australia becoming a wasteland, so I imagine it must be some made-up war.
Everyone alright?
Yeah, I'm alright. Thank you for asking. You're the best friend I could ever ask for. Sam never asked me, am I right? Sam only said something like, engaging cleaning protocols. Engaging being fucking annoying protocols. There you go, vending machine. I got so much shit to sell. Oh, revolver, I'm keeping that. That one I'm keeping too. This mask is cool, but I don't want it. That's Felix's outfit, but eh. I'm surprised companion outfits are unique, but they're not marked as unique weapons. They're just like kinda unique weapons. I don't need this many copies of the same accessory. There we go, I made at least 50 more, at least 40 more slots in my equipment. Not slots, more weight points of me being able to carry shit. I wonder if you play on like hardest difficulty, like everything has a weight to it. I wonder if you play on hard difficulty, this game all of a sudden becomes challenging. Because I'm playing on normal and I'm not really having troubles with anything. I remember that as a kid I used to play all games on easy. I remember when I first played and it's a funny story because when I had a PS2, right, I would only play like platforming games. Rarely ever I would play something that's like a first-person shooter. I could just not operate first-person shooters. It was too much for me to move around and also move the camera. GTA was like a series that I would play, but... What, you taking a shit, bro?
Alright, here you go.
Killed while she was taking a shit.
Yeah. Now that was fun.
Yeah, right, that was kind of funny. Shame she didn't die with one shot, it would be funnier. Anyway, and when I got a PS3, I got a bundle with Little Big Planet 1 and Uncharted 2.
Whoever you are, yes, I can see you. Come here and talk to me.
Should collect these hacking things more often, because I keep walking past them. And I remember that I looked at Uncharted, looked at the box art. Oh fuck, I wish I still had. I do have it. It's on my shelf. I even still have Little Big Planet 1. I do have, oh my god, I have all these games that I bought over 10 years ago, holy shit. Anyway, and I was playing Little Big Planet 1 a lot. I remember that in Little Big Planet 1 there's literally a mission where a mother is looking for her child, and then you end up finding the child in a strip club, and I was like, what the fuck?
I can't tell if you're brave or simply touched in the head.
Then remember that you gotta replay 1. 1's alright. 2 is really good. 3 is eh. And then there's like Vita. Vita's also pretty good. I mean, Little Big Planet Vita console is also pretty good. I'm still using it. Not for games. Sometimes I watch movies on it when I'm like I sleep. When I'm in the bed. I'm looking for an information broker.
Nice and coherent. Good. Take it you're not with the Marauders then. By the hand of
Do I look
fate
like a
and my
marauder
own
to you?
killing skill, I run this
Said you
station.
can see me.
The Marauders may have other plans, and since my hired hands have clearly turned idle, it appears I have need of you. As my newest contractor, you may
Yeah,
call
but
me
when I first
the broker.
decided that, okay, I'm gonna give this Uncharted 2 a go, I fucking fell in love with that game. I fucking love Uncharted, and 2 is still my favorite one. It's just so amazing. I still fucking love it to this day. I for some reason haven't done a let's play on it yet. Even though I wouldn't have to replay the game because I played it so much that I probably can remember most of the things by memory. And yeah, I used to play on easy, and it's a cool thing on Uncharted 2 on easy, because when you're playing on any other difficulty, there's only easy mode has like a cheat menu you can use, where you can spawn yourself weapons. There's like challenges in game you can do, kind of like achievements, and you get points for them. And then you can use these points to unlock guns and characters, and you can actually play through the whole game in like different visual modes, different character, using your favorite guns. And it's like the easy mode is actually really fun because you can replay the game in mirror mode, and it's entirely like you're playing a new game almost. So I played through Uncharted 2 many times in different ways, which was really great. And on other difficulty levels don't have that. I did beat the game on normal once. I remember when I got on easy and I got to final boss, and I was like, oh shit, I ain't gonna do it. I don't even know what the fuck I'm supposed to do. But I did beat it multiple times. Uncharted 1, I'm not the biggest fan of. I think it's a little... I don't know, it's like the settings are kind of boring. Nate is kind of an asshole. Like, he doesn't have this... Like, he's just kind of like an Indiana Jones ripoff to me. He's not like yet his own character. And then Free, I also really like a lot. People say Free is the weakest one, but in my opinion it's one. Uncharted Golden Abyss is also really good, but I have no way of recording that one. And I would love to, because I think it's even better than 1. In that game, Nate has a machete and he for some reason never uses it to kill enemies, which I also found really stupid. And then there's Uncharted 4, which is also really great. Even though I wasn't the biggest fan of some levels being open, where you drive a boat around and you have to like solve puzzles in multiple places at once. I guess I like the game being more linear like it always was. Okay, broker.
Excellent. I have a good feeling about our business relationship. I'm sure it will go much more smoothly than with those unscrupulous mercenaries I hired.
Yeah, and Mad Max,
I barricaded
like I
the
was
broadcast
talking about.
center, but I can only hold out
Mad
for
Max
so
2.
long. Clear the marauders out, and I'll
There's a weird thing, because at the end of Mad Max 1, okay, Max's child dies. Killed by the bikers, okay. But his wife is in a hospital and you can hear the doctors saying like, she's in stable condition, she's gonna be alright. But then in the second movie she's not there, as if she died. So I guess they could at least fucking tell me that she died. I feel like if you're gonna watch Mad Max, don't watch the first one. Because when you're gonna watch the second one, you're only gonna have like the vague idea of what Max's backstory is. And I feel like it's actually better because it makes Max more like a mysterious character. Like you don't know much about his backstory. And then you fucking watch the first Mad Max and you know all about it. And you know that it's him that kinda screwed up. It's kinda lame.
Too many, considering I hired a bunch of no-good mercs to keep them out in the first place. Already they've caused considerable damage to the station's property.
What's in it for me?
Aside from the bits I'll be paying you, I trade in...
I'll see what I can do. I'll take care of that. Shut the fuck up. Can you open me the... Oh, wait, enemy showed up. It's like this door maybe? Oh, there's a key. Some bits, some ammo, some cool shit. I really like the character of Max's partner. I'm not sure what his name was, I don't remember. But he was the guy in a helicopter. He was flying a helicopter around, he was pretty cool. And then there was the kid. I was actually surprised by how much I liked the kid, because usually in a movie that's not focused about kids, like Home Alone or something like that, I usually don't like the kids playing. I mean, I don't like the kids acting, because it's like the kids from fucking episode 3. Master Skywalker, what are we going to do? I fucking hate that kid. But the kid in Mad Max 2, I actually end up liking. Alright, I'm just gonna pick that lock. I don't know where the fuck the key was. Maybe I could use this one. This thing for the key. I don't know. I get through, that's what matters. Machine guns. You know what I just realized? I think I have to get out of this location and go through a different door. Look, at least we're actually making progress, unlike the last episode. I mean, last episode I did a quest and shot some guys. It's not like I didn't do anything. But I really don't know which way to go.
Get ready.
Oh, this way. Oh, you should have fucking told me, man. These two guns I wanna keep. Because when I was looking for this revolver, I couldn't find it anywhere, and I was mad. And maybe I'll... whatever. I got a lot of ammo. Right, Felix, prepare yourself. You lost an eye between last and this episode. Let's assume that's canon, that he lost an eye. I stabbed him in the eye, that's how he lost it. I'm a good friend. Such a good friend, I don't let my friends forget that what will happen to them when they disobey me. There you go, I got an environmental kill. I love doing that in games, when you shoot a barrel and the enemies blow up. I gotta figure out when it's gonna be. Because after Mega Man, right now, on the channel, I guess there should be Mega Man. I was gonna go record Grim Fandango. And after Grim Fandango, I was gonna do Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes. After that, I guess I'm gonna do Mega Man 8. Then I don't know, I think I was gonna do Psychonauts. And then, finally, even though the gameplay for that was recorded like months ago already, I'm gonna do Half-Life 1. I got 30 episodes of Half-Life 1. I just need to record commentary for them. I think one episode is really weird because it's like I tried to go to a location and at the end of the episode I died and I spawned at the beginning of the episode. But then in the next episode I got through this quicker. Because usually when I sit down record when I'm commenting at the same, like right now I'm talking at the same time as I play. And I'm recording about 3 episodes, but then when I was playing Half-Life and I was recording it, I recorded like 10 episodes at the same time. I don't even have them edited. Stun Baton Ultra. Sounds stupid. Looks like a toothpick. I don't know what I deployed, but better be good. Oh, I see. I think I... Oh, Felix, Jesus Christ, I thought you were out there and we were gonna get gassed to death. Look, it seemed like I actually did kill everyone. I mean, the last remaining bandit that was there. Because he disappeared. I think that this place is well ventilated, so I can just get out already. What's this place? Exit, okay. Well placed sign. Tell me that it's an exit. Mad Max, what else about it? I noticed. The main villain was kind of interesting. I think his name was Humongous. Which made me think like, was that the guy from the video who said his name was Humongous and then the bitch got fucking angry at him? Was he referencing that? I mean, I guess it's not the most original idea. Humongous. It's like, it's a name. It could be a name. I mean, there's like some guy named Ben Dover. And that's pretty stupid sounding too. See, I gassed these people to death. Isn't that fun? And I found it like he looked really big and scary, and he had this like weird mask that almost looked like he couldn't move his neck to sides. I think he just straight up couldn't. And I noticed the thing about him that I found very interesting, that when he picked up his revolver from a box, you could see a picture of a couple. And that guy on the picture looked like he was from the military. It made me think that it's either he stole it from some house where a military guy lived, like a soldier lived, whoever he was, or maybe that's his picture before the apocalypse, because it seemed like in the Mad Max 2, apocalypse is kind of like a new thing. It's not like the society straight up forgot what life before apocalypse was like. They still remember, or at least the older people like Max remember. Kids may not, but he remembers. And begin broadcasting personal files. Here we go. And it seems like and he was like touching this revolver very gently. He was like very gentle with it, as if it's like, as if this revolver was like the only thing he had from the past.
I'd be ecstatic at having
So he wanted to be careful with it, not to ruin it like everything else was ruined.
Mine, I'd say this calls for a celebration. My compliments on your improvised utilization of the fire suppressant system. I do admire a man of ingenuity.
Also, I noticed that not a lot of people in Mad Max have guns. They all resort to like bows, crossbows. A lot of enemies hit crossbows. Throwable weapons like Molotov cocktails. They just they just fight each other with fists or something with knives. The kid threw a boomerang. There was like a moment where he threw a boomerang at the enemies and he got one guy in the head. That was pretty cool. I didn't do it out of goodness of my heart. If you get my drift.
Yes, I believe I do. This ought to square our debt. One hefty
I'm like an
payment for
anti-hero. I'm
highly
not a hero of
valued
this
service
story. I'm
render.
just here for
But I admit, I
For the
do
thrills.
wonder why you ventured here at all. Allow me to pose my question
I'm here
in
to
another
keep my
manner.
mind out of the
Why,
fact that my
in the nebula, are you
robot
here?
companion fucked my wife and then I killed him and then I was discharged from military and then I got frozen and sent into the future. That's my character's backstory. That's GGB's backstory. I told you I'm looking for a certain information broker. You're not an easy man to reach, broker.
That is the primary goal behind locking myself high in a tower. Some folks don't look kindly on me being a purveyor of delicate information. Phineas must have sent you. He's the only one
think
insane
so.
enough to send someone to Monarch to rush me.
I don't even remember
I
who
knew it
sent
was
me.
only a matter of time before he came a-knocking. Look,
Monarch is the biggest location in the
I
game, so
fulfill
I
my
don't even
contracts
remember what
always.
was the point of me being
Have
here.
you seen Doc Wells? The guy's ancient. You take any more time and he's liable to croak.
I take offense to that. Look, okay. I was
Doc
delayed
Wells?
by MSI in the Iconoclast.
Phineas Wells, but Felix, you
Idiots
never
were
seen
scrambling
him.
all transmissions to override each other's broadcasts. But as you've shut them down, I'm back in business. I don't doubt that you are working with Phineas, but my contract specifies I relay any acquired information to the purchaser, and to the purchaser alone. However,
Well-
to send the data, I will need your assistance in cycling the antenna's receiver, so I can input the needed adjustments.
And I bet the whole new checklist of crap to do before it works, right?
Ugh, don't be ridiculous. We're resetting a broadcast tower, not filing taxes. There are no errands, spreadsheets, or rituals involved.
Thank God, because
It's
I did
simple,
too many
truly.
of them.
I'm mute.
Yeah, got it.
Terrific. I'll be here, waiting with bated breath. Give a shout if the panel electrocutes you.
Yeah, I'll give a really loud shout if that happens. You know what, maybe before we do that, I'm just gonna end the episode here. See you fellas in the next episode, bye.